Guys, welcome to the application video. So today my name is Sherry and we are partying, and part of this is me showing you how to apply Color Street nail strips. And so I've been a stylist for 2 years, over 2 years, and it has been an amazing journey. And I enjoy showing everybody how awesome these color strips are. And so we are opening up the package, and what we get in the package, and I also already used the alcohol swab, but you get a cute, I don't know if you can see this, a cute little file, and then you'll get an alcohol swab plus 2 sets of 8 different size strips, and this will be enough for you to apply to fingers and toes or to double on one hand. So I'm super excited to show you this, so let's get started. Now I already buffed and filed my nails, so you're going to want to do that before, and then you're going to want to wipe off your nail beds with the alcohol prep pad. And so mine already are done. And I already use, because I'm doing a solid, you're going to want to make sure your nails are nice and smooth. And so I've got this Color Street File, Buff, Polish, and Shine Block. And I already did that to my nails. And look how pretty they are, you guys. They're just nice and shiny. So we're ready to go. Other things that I want you to know, go ahead and push down your cuticles, because you're going to want them to be down as far as they can so we don't get the strips on them. If you get the strips on them, then they'll lift up, especially when you run your hands through your hair, and it'll get caught right at the cuticle, and it's kind of annoying. The other thing that I'd like to share with you is get yourself a good cuticle stick. Now I got these from the beauty supply store, and it's got a nice little rubber tip to it, and it's got a little like flat end if you need to use that as a tool. So I'm going to keep that here just in case. So we'll go from pinky to thumb. We use our thumbs for tools, and so this is why it's so very nice to have, because we always have our thumbs with us, correct? Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the style or the size that fits best to my pinky, and I know, because I've done this enough times, that it's the second one to the end, but everybody's fingers are different, so you're going to want to go ahead and and size it up for yourself. There is a top layer, which is garbage, and just go ahead and throw it away. And then you go ahead and lift the strip off like this. You guys, this is so easy. Now, these strips have 2 different sides that you can use. They're perforated on the one with the tab, and then the other side is just a little bit shaped, a little bit differently, so you get that perfect fit. But I always use both strips. And so you go ahead, and I'm just going to put this on here right above where I want it placed, like so. And if you like that placement, then you go up the middle, over the cuticles, side to side. Now with the solids, you have to be very careful, because they might want to pucker right on the side. And so what you do is you lift up gently, and then you pull and kind of smooth out those sides, and then you're going to want to fold it over like so on one side and gently push behind. Then you're going to go to the other side and gently push behind, and voila, there you go. Perfect application. Now I'm just going to go ahead and look at that to make sure it's how I want, and the others, I have enough to do on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and not be wasteful. My grandma would be very proud of me. And apply the other side. So this strip here is called Made in Milan, and I'm doing something purposefully so I can show you guys what to do. So you can see that it's a little bit too big for my pinky, and so I'm going to act like that's where I want it, and I'm going to do what I did to perforate the remaining. So we still have a little bit of excess, which I'm okay with. Remember this cuticle pusher? I'm going to gently indent and so as to get it as close to the finger, and you'll see that it's perforated. And all I'm going to do then is take it off with my nail. Again, I'm going to do that on the other side. You know, it's hard to do this on the video, but we're gonna work it. We're gonna make it work, actually. Okay, so I'll show you what I did. Do you see that it's perforated there? I'm going to stick this here, and then we're just going to trim that excess off. So even if you have strips that appear to be too large, you could always make them work. Right there. And for solids, I like to double mine up. So after this application, when we're done, I'm going to go ahead and double them up because I like a richer look to the strip. We're gonna go to the next one. Here we go. I'm just gonna do a couple of these just to show you how easy it is, because I know that you guys have important things to do and I don't want to keep you too long, but I did want to show you how awesome this strip is. Now I took the top off. I have the strip ready to go like I did before, and I place it where I want it. Right about there, it looks good. And I look on this strip, make sure if it looks like it's not wide enough, you can gently stretch these a little bit, but not too rough, because what happens, ladies, is they are 100% nail polish strips. And so if you're too rough with them, they're going to rip, which, you know, sometimes we just don't know our own strength, right? And voila, look at this perfect application. You guys, I mean, I could stop in the middle of my mani if I wanted to, if I needed to go and get the phone, if I needed to go and do the laundry. I could always like stop and do what I want. These are dry polish strips, which means that they are 95% dry, and they literally won't get messed up to the point where we'll have to take them off and do them all over again. Although there is a little bit of a learning curve, it is completely doable and something that I think you guys are really gonna like. So this one I just got a little bit off the tip there, and I'm going to put another one right over it, because I want you guys to know, even if you screw up a little bit, it's still foolproof. So again, I'm gonna pick one of these guys, going to take the top off, the strip off, and then put it over the one that I had done, and you can't even tell that there was one on there. And so put it behind, and voila. You want to be able to make sure you push behind the nail to a certain degree, because there is a little bit of shrinkage that can happen and then the tips will show. And so that's one tip that I have learned through the process of putting on solids. Solids have been a little bit more tricky, and not to say that they are difficult, it takes a little bit of different technique than like the glitters, because the glitters, they almost camouflage things. And so when people are trying these for the first time, I often recommend the glitters. First of all, who doesn't love glitters? And second of all, it really helps you put on like a fail-proof manicure, and it doesn't show the little imperfections that may happen from a first application. And so those are some of the techniques that I'm just sharing with you. I want you guys to have a good application. And so those are some of the things that we are here to do. So I can help you have the best application this time and for future times. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to finish doing my manicure, and when I'm done, I'm going to add the picture to this post. So I hope that this gave you a little bit of a bird's eye view on how to put the Color Street nail strips on. And if you have further questions, please put them in the comments below. I'm so glad that you joined me today. And I do hope that if you love Color Street as much as I know that you will, that you'll have a party or even become a stylist like myself. It has literally helped supplement my income and given me a little bit more financial freedom, as well as a different family, a different set of skills, and a lot of support from my Color Street family. So if you'd like to know more about being a stylist, please message me or just let me know by commenting me below. Have a good night, and we'll see you in the party.